Horses have always been a big part of my life, and in the past I've been blessed to own one. And the thing we did together, Ziggy and I, was show jumping. We were fortunate enough to have a really great equestrian centre very close to where he was stabled. So every Wednesday night we used to go and we used to compete in show jumping at the affiliated level. Now, I don't know if you know this, but before any rider takes a horse round a course of show jumps, they walk it themselves. So you walk round the course and you measure the strides between the fences and you look at the turns and you plan what you're going to do when you get in there with your partner. Now, there was one thing that when I was walking that course, I always hoped I wouldn't see. And that was the big red wall. It just scared me. It looked so solid and huge. And every time I saw one in the ring, my heart sank. I really didn't like the big red wall. One Wednesday, we were getting ready to compete and it was there, the big red wall. So I warmed up as usual in the collecting ring, and then it came to our turn and Ziggy and I entered the ring and I walked him slowly past the big red wall so he could see it and he was ready for it. We started to canter a circle and the bell rang and we started off on our round. Fences 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all jumped beautifully without error. It was coming. I could see the big red wall in my peripheral vision and we were nearly there. And before I knew it, we were cantering towards the big red wall. And I could feel myself hold my breath. And I think I probably even closed my eyes. We approached the fence, 3, 2, 1, and Ziggy stopped dead. And I went flying over his head and I hit the sand with a thud. I picked myself up, dusted myself down and looked at Ziggy, who was looking at me. "Mum, what are you doing on the floor?" I got up, I took the reins and we walked out of the arena. That was us eliminated. And when we got back into the collecting ring, I looked into his big brown eyes and I said, "Ziggy, why on earth did you stop?" And he looked at me a little bit confused and said, "Because you told me to."